system off of the building. Our roofing parts or components are arriving, being placed, demoing the old HVAC system and getting them hauled off as scrap metal. Just basically the start of the build for our community center. You can look and you can see on the top of the building the insulation system has been placed on the building. We've removed the old HVAC system. A lot of it was vandalized and the copper was stolen, and we removed the good ones to place them inside the building so that they won't be damaged. We'll reinstall the good HVAC systems, and then we'll be purchasing brand new HVAC systems to go in the bad ones' place. So it'll be a change out of the old ones that have been vandalized with purchasing brand new ones that will subsequently be installed as we continue on with this project.
It's the 23rd of January 2023, and as promised, the project is staying on track. What we've been doing up to this point is just prepping everything for plumbing. So the first thing that we did last week was we had them come out and move the water main that was broken from over here to over here, and we still got to put an extension box in here to bring this to the ground level. We're going to tap into the water pipe out there so that they can bring the sprinkler pipe in. That's what this broken ground is right here. So the sprinkler pipe is going to go literally under where I'm standing, and then we'll bore a hole and bring it in under the building. The sprinkler system will be right here on the other side of this wall. And because the building was vacant for so many years, vandals have stolen all the copper out of the building. So we're in the process of replacing all the lines up underneath the building with new PEX line. So I got the plumbers working this week, the roofers are working this week. Sprinkler folks are coming out this week to do some assessments. We got the roofers up on the building as we speak. We just removed the 13 air conditioner units. Of the 13, 5 of them are good. The other 8 are bad. Those are 2 of the units right there that are actually good, and we'll save those, secure them, and then put them back up once we're ready for that phase, probably about March, April.
Okay, so this, you standing in the area, will be a small office. Inside here, to the left of where we're at, will be the larger office for the director of the center, and to our right, where you standing, will be the future conference room. So as you look up, obviously you see just that industrial look, but this area will have a drop ceiling in it. And so we're going to be careful so that we can have some quiet and as we're conducting business, and you won't get the echo out from whatever noise may be taking place in the center, taking place inside the office. So we'll continue to make progress. It's one day at a time, but for being on year 2, here coming up on June, we've made some significant progress. We were able to get all the asbestos removed from the building, so it's an asbestos-free building. We're in the process with the rough ends on the plumbing and the electrical work, the roofing going on, and so from there we'll start doing sheetrock and framing, and then hopefully our target date is June 1st, that we will be able to move in the building and start our programs hopefully in the fall. So that's kind of where we are. Well, we wanted to make sure that everything in here, if some things remain covered, we didn't want to have some potential problems down the road. So we're replumbing, which is repiping the entire building. So we know that we'll have new water lines. We're having the existing sewer lines rotted out, cleaned. We're actually going to have them scoped with the camera to make sure there's no blockage. Up to this point, our plumber has advised us that everything is functioning, and so we'll just continue to make steady progress to get this building open and functioning and utilized as quick as we can. We still obviously looking for donations. We have brothers who are contributing to this mightily, but we need some help from the outside. And so anything that we can do to try to create an environment where kids can come and be safe, where we can do some of the programs that we do, mentoring and take on some different programs, a dance studio down the hallway, a karate studio down the hallway, a STEM lab down the hallway. And so those are kind of the first projects that we endeavor to do early on, and as we continue to get more of the building operational, we'll expand into some other areas, but those are kind of the areas where we are right now. This was doing it Alpha standard. We wanted to make sure, and particularly the electrical and the plumbing, that we wouldn't have those problems. So do it right. We had to update some things. The fire suppression system, this was an old building that was built in 1955, 56. There wasn't any requirement to have a fire suppression system. The bathrooms were built back in the 50s and 60s. There was no such thing as ADA requirements. So we're having to enlarge the stall areas to be ADA compliant. And so there's a lot of updating that we're having to do, but it's been fun to see where the building was, to see where it's at, and hopefully the Lord leave us here that we'll see completion of a task that the brothers had a vision to do, and we stepped out, took this challenge, and I'm very pleased with where we are today.